Hello there. I am back from vacation in Mexico and working with my little shell here that I made. I embedded some turquoise powder with resin inside. My teacher told me it works better with glue. I should have thought of that, but I did it with resin. I like the results. This shell I found on the beach in San Carlos, and I just embedded the little holes with some turquoise powder and resin, let that dry, and then put it in resin as well. Now I wanted to try to use something that looked a little more natural fibers. So I recently purchased all of this artificial sinew. So I've been using the brown and turquoise. And I like it so far. I'm splitting it in half. I know you can split it 3 ways, but I've been splitting it in half. I just like working with it better that way. I'm going to try the brown and that bright yellow on this sunflower, and then maybe the brown and the green. I have a darker green here. The brown and a darker green on the owl later. So I just wanted to show you what stitch I was doing and give you an idea of how it works. So everything seems to be similar as the 2-ply wax thread that I normally use. And I'm wondering if this will hold up better. In some baskets, I've been noticing when you use this wax thread, sometimes it fades when you bake it a little bit. So, you know, when you're waxing it and you bake it, I noticed it's been changing a little bit, some of the colors. So I'm going to test this out and see how this works. I might be switching over. So as usual, I started off by tying off my tail here and taping it down so it doesn't fray through. And I've been using the lazy stitch. And I like to do a wrapped row to start it off because it pops the color. And I did want to hide the resin in the bottom. I just wanted it to look like it was coming right out of the basket, that the shell was just coming right out of the basket. So I think I achieved that. So I will just show you the lazy stitch with sinew. I know that I've done a video before with regular thread, with my regular 2-ply wax thread. But I do like how if you use a thicker sinew, if you don't split it too far down, it's quicker because it's thicker. It's a wider row. So you could even use it straight. And as you're wrapping a row, it seems like it would be quicker to use. I don't know. It seems like it has been for me anyway. So you see how I've just created 2 wraps and it's already covering very quickly. So for the lazy stitch, it's basically wrapping. And then instead of going through the previous stitch down here, you're going over the last row and down through the middle. Now you can split the stitch here or whatever you want to do, but I like the look of having it this bright turquoise going over the top of that dark brown. It just creates a really nice pattern. So what I've been doing is going through twice to give that turquoise a real pop on top of the brown. It's just really creating a nice thick stitch on top of the brown. So then again, this is the lazy stitch. Keep going around. See how quickly that covers? It just flattens out. It's really nice and waxy and moist. Goes right over the top. The thing I liked about these spools too, I took them to Mexico with me, and they're smaller. If you notice, they're a lot smaller than the large spools. So I taught a class in Mexico, and I had to take a bunch of thread and needles and stuff. And I was thinking, oh, the sinew might have worked better than these big spools. I think I need one more wrap. I just feel like it covers more needles quickly, especially if you're wrapping. So here we go. So I've wrapped, And instead of attaching along the side like you would with the regular thread and regular stitch, I'm coming down between the 2 lower rows, and I'm matching up to that. The brown stitch you can't see as well, it blends, but this turquoise just really pops out and it gives it a whole different look. So you could also use the Navajo or figure 8 stitch to connect them, and that would be a different look. I might try that on a different row. So there you go. So wrap and then come down through the coils between the last row and the row before it, and that really pops that color. So I want to show you the difference in size. So these aren't the full size Sinew. These are the smaller rolls, but look at the size difference. If you're wanting to travel and work on something, take a few projects that you can use the Sinew on, and then you're not filling your bags up with these big rolls. I took about 20 of these big rolls to Mexico, and trust me, my suitcases were heavy. So I'll do that one more time for you. So keep wrapping, covering ground quickly here. See how it flattens out? Covers really quick when you're wrapping. So that's something to also be considered. If you're wanting to make a basket faster and you don't want to have to keep going round and round, I think I need once more. But see how it flattens and covers really well. Flattens and covers very well. So then straight back down, and I will go through twice. So you change your thread the same way you always do, whichever way you choose to do it. Especially when wrapping, I just go through the coils and then start a new thread, clip them off, and bury the tail. So there you go. That's working a little bit with Sinew. That's the lazy stitch. And I'm going to go ahead and get all the way around in turquoise. And then I'll figure out what I want to do next. I'm thinking I might want to try this natural color against it. And then add these little turquoise beads. We shall see as I get further along. Thanks for watching. I'll keep giving you some hints and tricks. I am liking this Sinew so far. I got it on Etsy. I forget the name of the place, but she also gave me some free finger protectors. I'll post that later, so maybe if you want to pick up a few rolls and just start trying it. Thanks for watching.